Hey, so congratulations being here at Comic-Con again. I mean, you've been here like for many years and so on. So, but this year is something else different, right, for you?
It is different. I mean, the whole event has evolved over the years. In my day, there were a measly 50,000 people attending. Now there's 100,000 people attending. That in itself is an enormous change. But also, there's a change in both the sophistication of the audience, how it's grown and intensified, and also the number of people who feel that they themselves are included in the entertainment community. Entertainment as a cultural event, not just as a diversion. Through gaming and through music and other forms of media, and then the traditional forms like acting and dancing and things like that. It's really encouraging to see culture seeping and now flowing into the rest of society.
Now, you're here to celebrate the 35th anniversary of which is going to be on Blu-ray pretty soon.
Right.
And I could tell you how much impact that had in my life, because I was 10 years old, snuck down to the living room to watch that, and there was a scene where some guy tears his face to reveal a lizard, and if I closed my eyes, I probably could see that. It was terrifying. So why is it so powerful today?
It's interesting, isn't it? There's always the shadow side of each of us, and the shadow side has a terror, a specific terror on the one hand, but a generalized terror on the other, because we are, after all, the same flesh and blood. Here we are. And so the idea of the serpent, or the idea of the shadow monster, is prevalent in all of our imaginations, I think, as we grow up. And so to see it as a young child, that somebody who appears this way then is revealed as being something sinister underneath, is shocking and I think informative, maybe in some powerfully good ways, about how to think critically on the one hand, at the same time that you're just enjoying the sheer thrill of being terrorized on the other.
Absolutely. And before I let you go, there were a lot of people that regretted that there wasn't a season 3 of the reboot.
Right.
What were you hoping for, hopefully, if we had finished that series?
I think that's the first question of that nature that was formed in exactly that way. I was hoping to have an influence on the program, and what I was hoping to do was to, just as I said earlier, was to pull it back toward the more flesh and blood reality that rests upon the performer's shoulders when they tell an action adventure of this nature, that we deal in the realities of human interaction, and that we that the warmth of it, and that the hard part, the divisive parts of it, and at the same time the adventurous and heroic parts of it were brought into focus again, so that people begin to think of their own lives as being somehow a reality that might lead to the demands on them that a hero feels upon himself.
Absolutely. Hey, great answer.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. Pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you.